Welcome to Brony Media Studios, and this is with a leader, a show where we interview leaders to know their ins and outs, to get you informed. As you know, we are taking a detour to interview students who are aspiring for leadership positions in school. And I am Brony. Today, I am here with a fine gentleman who is also aspiring for KSB President. And he is in the person of
Solomon Akagri.
Okay, welcome Solomon to Brony Media Studios.
Thank you very much.
I hope you are good.
Sure.
Yeah, how is campaign?
It's going well.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so straight up, when we say Solomon Akagri, who is he? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Before I proceed to the question, I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate you very well for having me on your media. First of all, I would say Solomon Akagri is a third-year business administration student, specifically marketing, who reads a 4-year undergraduate program in KNUST. And Solomon is a young boy who believes in making a positive impact in wherever he finds himself, and has therefore availed himself to contest for the position of KSBSA President in the 2024-2025 academic year.
Okay, that's nice. That's a nice introduction. Okay. So, did you always want to do business, as you are offering business administration here?
If I would say no. Yeah, because I'm actually a general art student. I never had it in mind of reading business administration, so I would say no.
Okay. Then what inspired you to do business?
All right. I believe wherever you go, before you even get there, you have to make inquiries about what is over there and how people do their things over there. So before I even picked forms to come to KNUST, I made inquiries about some of the courses that are being read here, and considering all these ones, I got to know that business administration is a course that introduces students to diverse of knowledge. Like, if you go to other universities, they read business, but their business it is a specific department.
Okay.
Like in KNUST, maybe if you are reading marketing, it's only marketing that you are reading. But as compared to KNUST, I got to know that if you are a marketing student, you get the chance to study all the other fields of business, like logistics, HRM, human resource, and all the other.
So all around, it gives you an all-round knowledge.
I'm interested.
Okay, that's nice. Have you ever held a position back in SHS?
Oh, sure. So many. If I tell you all of them, I think we'll leave here late. But the basic ones that I can tell you is that I was the SRC Vice President for St. Jerome Senior High School.
Okay.
I was the Debaters President, and I must commend myself for that, because in the year 2020, in my tenure of office as the Debaters President, we were able to win the Ashanti Regional High School debate.
Okay.
Yeah. And also I was the assistant head boy.
Okay.
There are so many others, but I think I can.
That's a nice portfolio. As a person, everybody has a motivation, something that keeps you going. So if I may ask, what keeps you going in hard times, in everything you do? What keeps you going?
My answer is very simple.
Yeah.
If you have been viewing my status, you get to know what keeps me going. I always post on my status that the Lord will help us. What keeps me going is the fact that I understand the Lord is our only help, and He will always help us. And in every situation, when we call upon Him, He will help us. That's what keeps me going.
Yeah, surely the Lord keeps us going. Yes. Okay. What motivated you to run for KSB President?
Well, this is a very broad question, and I think I've even said a part of it in my introduction.
Okay.
I'm a person who believes in making a positive impact wherever I find myself. And as I said, in my tenure of office back in SHS as a Debaters President, I did my possible best, whatever I could, to make sure that I put the name of the school on the list of better schools.
Okay.
And frankly speaking, and with God on my side, I was able to do that. So when I found myself here in KNUST School of Business, I told myself that this is another step in my life to make a positive impact, and also lead by example for others to also learn and make impact in the upcoming generation. So it is one of the most important reasons that influenced me to contest for this position.
That's quite a good motivation.
Sure.
as an individual, most of us, like everyone, most of us look up to somebody. So let me say a role model. So I'll ask you, who is your role model? Only
My
if
role
you
model.
have one.
Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to say Sam George is my role model.
Sam George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MP for Ningo Prampa, NDC candidate, NDC MP. Yeah.
Okay.
National.
What about him motivates you?
All right. If you had been following our national politics, you get to know that Sam George is a person who is of very good integrity. He always fights against corruption and then lead by example. Whatever he does, I think over the years I haven't heard anybody saying Sam George has done this, he has done this, as compared to other member of parliaments that they lay allegations against them that they've done some bad things. So that's the most important reason why I have him as my role model. So I want to be someone who fights for the interests of the people and then fight corruption and any other thing that makes people lose interest in politics.
Okay. That's nice. Okay. That's a nice motivation though. Okay, so what qualities do you think you have that makes you the best or a strong leader?
Okay, as I said, there are so many qualities that I can say I have, but I would like to talk about two. And the first thing is proactiveness. Yeah, I believe that as a person, being proactive helps you to stop certain challenges and like certain bad situations that might have happened in the future. So as a leader, I make sure that whatever thing I do, I think ahead of time and predict some of the things that might be of bad influence to my people, and then work on it before it even happens. And another one that I would talk about is perseverance. You know, as a leader, I know leadership is about sacrifice, and regardless of the situation, whether hard or soft, you just need to hit on it. You just need to make sure that you pass through without hesitation. So I persevere in every situation, and I believe that is what makes me a very strong leader.
That is a nice quality that a leader should have. Okay, so can you give examples of times you had to work with teams to achieve a goal?
There are so many, but I would like to take you back to SHS. In my introduction, I made you understood that I was the head boy and then also the vice president, SRC vice president of my school. And before I even came into power, I promised my people that, you know, as a leader, you find problems in your territory and then do what? Find solutions to tackle them.
Yes.
So I became aware of the fact that the school lacked notice board. So I promised them in my manifesto that should I be voted into power, this is what I would do. So when I came into power, unfortunately, I couldn't get a main. I became the deputy, and the vice president. So I had to work with my president and my other executives to be able to make sure that thing is being done. Although it was my proposal and I wasn't the overall head, so I was able to communicate with them very well and then influence them to support my idea. They came to realize the fact that yes, indeed, the school needs a notice board. So they helped me and we collaborated in so many ways.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so how do you handle feedbacks in terms of criticisms? How do you handle it?
Okay, as a leader, I believe criticism and feedbacks are very important tools that shapes you as a leader. So if you are a leader and you don't like to be criticized, then you permit me to say that then you are not supposed to be called a good leader. So criticisms, sometimes they are in a harsh form, but I believe they are important tools that help shape you as a leader. So whenever I receive a criticism, I just sit down quietly, think about it. Was it a right criticism? And if it is right, I'll think about it. Where did I go wrong? And then correct myself and then give you the feedback that, oh, thank you very much for your criticism. I've got to realize my mistakes and I'll make sure that I correct them. That's how I react to criticism.
Yeah. Every leader should work on how they handle their feedback and other stuff. That's nice. Can you describe a time when you took an initiative or a project or an idea?
All right. I will still take you back to SHS when I was the SRC vice president.